Hello, MonstersAbound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Immortal Empires and part 3 of my Empire campaign with Balthazar. Well, let's start with Balthazar Gale. Obviously, we have all the legendary lords. And last time, we attacked Marienburg, and it didn't go great. So, the remnants of the Marienburg force then got mopped up by Luon. And he stole my city. The shit. And the remnants of the Marienburg force are now heading for Helmgart, but we've managed to catch them with Edward von der Kroll, whatever his face is, doesn't matter anyway. And so we're going to kill him and steal his cannon. Over here, these Empire Knights have been caught by our militia, Free Company militia, and debuffed. They have no armour. Well, they've got 56 armour and going to get cut down pretty easily. There we go. They're all dead. And then we're going to move up. And we've engaged the infantry. They've got some halberdiers there, some swordsmen. In comes Lothir. Lothir's back. This time with an untwistable stomach. That's right. More swordsmen over there. And our pistoliers running around the back. We've managed to grab this cannon. We want this cannon. And I think if you kill the crew, it means you have a chance to take it. So we're going to chop their heads off. Just like that one. There we go. We're just going to run away from these infantry units who are just getting a little bit close for comfort. A little bit close. Pistoliers going to just run away from them. Pistoliers, about this point in the game, very, very strong. You can just run rings around the enemy infantry and mop them up. Pistoliers charging into this Free Company militia. We don't particularly want to fight long term, this group. They will do quite a lot of damage if we let them. So we're going to engage and then just run away so they can't really... Basically stick them in place so they can't run away. We're going to chase down after the Great Cannon crew, wipe them out, and we can see the enemy army is starting to rout and run for their lives. But still, I mean, the Empire Knights over there died to a knight. Like they were wavering, but they didn't run away. Even with most of the army running away, these guys are still pretty secure. And old Edward van der Kroll is chopping his way through some swordsmen up to 25 kills. Where's Lothir? Where's he? Oh, he's over there. What's he doing over there? Well, Edward's running away. Off he goes. He's off. These swordsmen are probably like, yeah, we'll let him run. We'll let him run. Just for the moment. Well, looks like we didn't get a cannon, but we got something vastly more important. Revenge! Screw you, Edward. Your stupid eye patch. You know what? I think I'll take the experience. Do I want the experience? Yeah, I'll take the experience.
Moving off.
Right, you should be dead.
Absolutely not.
Well, you should be. You're not. Apparently they haven't fixed the campaigner bug. Grey for the greedy. Ah. It's better to swim in the sea below than to swim in the air and feed the crow. Swing in the air, sorry. Swim in the air. That's not the thing that happens. Income from ports plus 100% in the local province. Fair enough.
Waste my potential.
We could go and... Can we chase you again? We could. I mean, let's face it, you're not really a threat, are you? You are a threat to no one, so we're just going to head back to Helmgart after upsetting Paravon a little bit. Just a little bit of trespass. I mean, it is improving, actually. They like our military actions against the Beastmen and our war. And someone did say that we should start with a non-aggression pact with the vampires. So
Thou darest.
have we got an aggression pact with Tempelhof?
It is night.
But not these guys. I mean, I guess we can cancel it. I've got no...
Go, or my zombies will pull out your
Do we?
tongues.
Yeah, we've got... Yeah, break that. Yep. Go away. We're strength like 103? Really?
It It is time.
Okay, well, Lothir. Now, I do keep throwing you into combat, Lothir, and I do apologise for that, but that's just what's going to happen, basically. I guess I could give you more melee attack. Or melee defence. Chosen... Holy shit. Okay, let's go... Righteous Fury. Let's do that, because I think the replenishment is probably okay. We might go and do this next. So the Battle of Bloodpine Woods here. Of course, if you ever played the Empire campaign, you know exactly what that is. We could upgrade Altdorf into a town. That would not let us... Oh, Outriders with grenade launchers are pretty good, though. It's pretty good. On the other hand, I'm tempted to maybe just get the barracks at Helmgar and defences. This does give us more growth, doesn't it? It gives us 10 more growth if we go to that. It's another 10 growth from that, and that does give us more income. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, I'm not 100% sure that was the right decision, but that's what we're going to do. Eelhearts, you... I don't think there's anything we can build. Oh, well, there is. We could build the Weaving House. 250 income. Sure. Sure. Okay, so we've beaten back the Beastmen. Goros Heartrender's there, but of course he's the Morty of the Beastmen. He just follows around Khazrak, having adventures, and Khazrak's now dead. Well, I was going to say unfortunately there. What Imperial We've got Imperial Policies. Dilemma will offer choices between various Imperial... Okay. Imperial Gunpowder. Increase our recruit rank for artillery units. Spawns a steam tank at the faction's capital. Ammunition plus 25% recruit rank. Okay. Imperial Faith immune to vampiring encounter. That's quite nice. Untainted in adjacent provinces. Okay. And Imperial Steel. Unit experience for +2. Unit experience +2 for state troops. Good. We can do English and hero recruit rank +3 for Empire captains. Fine. Fine. Okay. 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 Well, let's end the turn. Let's end the turn. So I feel like we've managed to claw back some of our rep from beating up Krul's very small force. Didn't get his cannon, but I think there's artillery in this quest battle as well, which we could potentially get. I'm not entirely sure how you're actually supposed to get it. I think I've read it's like a 50% chance, but no one's quite sure whether you need to completely destroy the artillery crew or if destroying the artillery pieces affects whether you have a 50% chance or not, or how that really works. So it's a bit of an unknown. At least I wasn't able to find anything concrete on it. There was a lot of people going, oh, you just need to do this. But I have a sneaking suspicion they didn't actually know what they were talking about. So it looks like the dwarves are laying siege to Car... I mean, if Skarsnik gets killed early on, that would be very useful. Because he can become a bit of a pest sort of mid-game. Early mid-game.
Let us begin.
Indeed. Okay, we've got 3 turns to build there. Grunberg we could upgrade. I think that probably makes sense because that's going to give us some more growth.
I am ready. Are you?
I'm getting there, yes.
Shamon, I will.
Indeed. Shamon, Mother Chuffer. Now what I would like is some crossbows. So we definitely want to get some crossbows. We need a blacksmith for those. 18, 19, 20. Okay, so if I can maybe get rid of a couple of... If I get rid of one of these... Maybe one of these and get some more crossbowmen. I'd like to try and keep a slot open just in case we can get the artillery from this battle. It's a bit of a long shot, but if we can get it, that would be incredibly useful. In fact, when can we... So rank 3, we can recruit more mortars. Okay. So we could actually get mortars in Altdorf. Get another one. I mean, artillery is always good, am I right? I am right. I'm always right. What do we have to do to get Karl? I thought it was just... Oh, you have to confederate another Empire faction, don't you? I remember.
Sigma's will.
Talking of Confederation, can we...
Inconstant worm, you shall suffer.
Wow. You actually quite like me. I'd hate to see the people you don't like. What is it with trade agreements and you people?
Who calls? It is
I
good
never
to see
quite understand why the
fellow
AI is
sons of the
so
Empire.
resistant to...
No.
Come on, guys. I mean, come on. You like me a lot because I've killed beastmen. In fact, it's going up. Come on.
By Sigma's
Toddy.
will, come
Toddy.
peace.
Toddy, come on. Let's see eye to... Alright, that was a bad expression to use, not eye to eye. Although that would work for you. Just about. You wouldn't have any spares, but that's not the point. Okay, well... Okay, I guess we're just going to head off. We're going to go and do the Bloodline. I really want to take Marienburg from the Bretonnians. They're bloody French. The Warhammer French. They've stolen my bloody ports. After I did all the hard work as well. I mean, that's just rubbing salt into the wound, which they also probably will have access to at some point. I don't understand why we can't get trade agreements. It's just like pulling teeth with these people. Jesus. Come on, guys. We're all Empire citizens together. Yes, it's a nest of vipers, but come on. A trade agreement has never hurt anyone, to my knowledge. Except for maybe trade wars.
Yes, pick up the pace.
And the East India trading I mean, you know, all right. There have been some instances in the past where trade can. And crossbows. We'll get some crossbows. We'll get rid of you, and you. No, and you.
I am the supreme patriarch.
Yes. Okay. 4 crossbows seems like a good number. If you know what, if anything, I'm kind of looking forward to 3 Kingdoms having a limited troop choice. Because sometimes it's difficult to know how much stuff to put... You have so much choice in Total War Warhammer. It's sometimes difficult to go, yes, I'll get 4 units of this. Because you kind of think that 4 units, maybe I can drop it down to 3 and have this, like, dragon or something. But
Now,
I don't know. I kind of want to... I want more vanilla. Less dragons, more humans with spears. That's what I say. Okay, let's get those guys recruited, and then we'll go and do the Battle of Bloodpine Woods. Does mean traipsing into whose territory? These guys, Talabecland, yeah, which will upset them. But to be honest, they are literally blood from a stone with these people. Blood from a ruddy stone. Roland Dubois. Okay, what happened there? Looks like a little fight just went on there, but I don't know what happened. I thought I was at war with Bretonnia then for a sec. Oh, no. That's okay. That's their army just retreating back. Now, I could take Gorsel and then potentially buy Marienburg. But I would need to take Gorsel, and also I don't know what my relations are probably okay with Bretonnia, but it would also cost about 16k, which would mean sitting around doing nothing for about 16 turns, which it's not really on the cards. Skulltakers have been destroyed. Okay, Brayherds come where? Over there. Fine. That's not immediate concern. That's like Skarsnik. Indeed you are.
Armored in faith.
Indeed you are. I don't know what's happened over here. How's Luon?
Ask for a boon,
A trade agreement.
and I will so naive.
It's a fucking trade agreement!
Valiant.
Good.
Welcome, friends. What do the men of the Hammer require this day?
You insult me.
Like, do you people know what diplomacy is? Is this hard for you?
What? It is good to see fellow sons of the Empire.
I'll ignore that.
Like, I mean... Come on, this is with the reasonable trade mod. Maybe it's causing problems. I mean, but still... Okay, Talabecland.
It is good to see fellow sons of the Empire this day.
Right. What about not a military alliance, but military access?
On it.
Okay, well at least someone's on my side. Bloody Talabecland means I won't have to trespass in their lands. Okay, we've only got 19 units. We've got a potential chance of grabbing this artillery. I can't remember what they have, but oh, they've got quite a few bits actually. I mean, I guess it does increase the chances of getting one of them. If we can get Hellstorm rocket battery, I mean, that'll be pretty good. Ah, the flaming poopies are out. Look, there they go. Gehenna's golden hounds. Making a mess already. Jeez, really messing up. Balthazar, how many kills have you got? 73. Holy shit. Anyone who says metal magic isn't strong is just wrong. Just wrong. So we've charged down, engaged these enemy units in a little ambush. We've got our Free Company militia in the forest. You can see we're gunning down the enemy artillery there. They haven't even managed to get a shot off. We're going to try and take them apart. Hopefully get some more of this artillery. I mean, it's a long shot, but it's, you know, wow. Would not want to be those guys. Okay, main army is now running away. Basically, we just got to chase down these crossbowmen, and reinforcements have arrived, of course. We've got some pistoliers coming. We've got some spearmen and some swordsmen and another enemy general, but this should not be particularly difficult to deal with. This ambush went very, very well. As you can see, lots of dead bodies lying all over the place, very few of them ours. That's how you know you've done well in an ambush. And the last few units fleeing off into the forest there. We're going to reposition our units. Got some enemy pistoliers moving in, and they're going to get some shots off. But then our crossbows are going to find the range and just rip them apart. That's why you don't engage in missile duels with missile cavalry. You just don't want to do it. So they're off, they're running away, and our unit's now moving into position. I mean, we massively outnumber the enemy. There's the enemy general running away there. Our pistoliers moving into position. Going to see if we can lure some of this infantry back. Going to get some nice shots off there. There's a Hans Venzanga. Some nice shots. Taking a nice big chunk out of that. So they're going to charge towards us, and then at the last minute decide, actually no, we're going to go after the pistoliers. That's a mistake, because obviously these guys are now marching directly in front of the crossbows. So they're going to get riddled with crossbow bolts. There we are, and assuming they do chase the pistoliers, then they're just going to run straight into the Free Company militia and die horribly. Assuming the mortars don't get them first. So we're going to debuff Hans here, so he's now got 25 armour. And some of these mortar shots being very, very effective. Already the enemy infantry being whittled down and breaking almost immediately, only to be chased off by the pistoliers and the mortars. Another unit has engaged down over this on this sort of edge of the flank here. We could have moved these spearmen in, but I wasn't really paying attention, so we just sort of deal with them that way, and that's generally fine. The spearmen, it's not a big deal. No biggie. Let's chase those down, and Lothir's in here. Lothir's going to start. That's it. Hammer time. It's hammer time with Lothir. It's hammer. Are you going to use your hammer, Lothir, or are you just going to stand around? There we go. And a nice big chunk of health off there. Excellent. Nice work, Lothir. This is what we need Lothir to do. He's just taking this enemy general apart. Perfect. That's what we want. As you can see, he's running away now. What is? Just this? I mean, I didn't start it. Well, I kind of did.
They are using dark forces against the enemy. Die, traitor!
Well, that's a brutally easy win, but no artillery. I definitely have got artillery from this quest battle before. I'm like 90% sure. Let's take the experience, because why not? Can send them scampering away. We're a confident attacker, of course we are. We've got Imperial policies, okay, sure. And we've won the battle, so we've got the Sword of Striking there, and an Alt-Torf Battle Wizard. Who do we get? Who do we get? Who do we get? He is a Celestial Wizard. So Wind Blast is okay. Curse of Midnight Wind is quite nice. It's quite a nice one. Thunderbolt, bog standard. Comet of Cassandora is okay. Chain Lightning is... Now, I believe Chain Lightning is complete and utter garbage. However, some people have petitioned that it's actually really, really good. So I guess I'll give it a shot and see what happens. You're resilient, aren't you? Yes. It's fine. Okay, guess I could use another wizard in the army. I mean,
Waste my potential.
you can't go wrong, can you? Sure.
What is your wish?
Waldemar. In you come.
Summon arcane artifacts.
Yes. Oh, we've got Imperial Faith. Good. It's more rights. So what rights we've got? We've got Imperial Policies, that's 7k, and Imperial Faith, that's 4. One thing I would say about the rights that are added in the old rights for the Old World mod are that they're quite expensive. And I feel like you just don't use them as much because they are quite expensive. I feel like the cost to use them should be a consideration, but it's more about using them at the right time rather than having to save up for them. So yeah, it's, you know, it's nice to have them rights, but I could probably live without them. Okay, so Balthazar. I feel like Emperor's Finest might not be a bad option. I mean, +8 melee attack and defense would actually make our... I mean, our swordsmen would have... I mean, we can eventually get them more armor, can't we? Let's have a quick look at the tech. I'm fairly sure there's like armor... where is it? Armory. Is it this one or is it blacksmith? Right, so you can get 10 armor. So that actually gives them... That would give them 50 armor and over 40 melee attack and defense. I mean, that's not actually that bad, is it? Kind of definitely... You can definitely take them into the to the late game. Pistol core. Missile damage for crossbows, free company militia, handguns, pistols and outrides. Now, I do like the missile damage. And the reason I like the missile damage is because you tend to sort of like use the same units into late game. I mean, you can't really go wrong with that, can you? Let's get pistol core. So more missile damage and then more ammunition and missile damage, which is all very nice. Lothir is going to have what you got. +16. I mean, that would be quite nice. Effects. Ah, that's quite nice. Damage resistance. Okay. That affects allies in range as well. Let's go with that. And we can also give you... No, not that. I'm tempted to go for Brass Cleaver, but actually... Charge bonus. I mean, you've actually got 50 charge bonus. That's actually pretty reasonable. But the weapon strength... It doesn't... We'll go with the Sword of Striking. And I don't think we can give you anything else. Oh, we can go Wound Recovery Time. Entertainer. I mean, Wound Recovery Time. Obviously quite nice, considering how frequently I get my guys killed. We could go with another farm. That would give us more growth. Only by +10, though. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's... Oh, we'll get rid of that. Another, what's that, 125? It's not major, is it? But, you know, I mean, at this point in time, any money is useful, so we will grab that. Now, enemies-wise, do we actually have any enemies? Marienburg and Beastmen. So we're actually fairly secure, which is sort of unique for the Empire early game, I find. I mean, usually... I end up at war with like Skarsnik or the orcs over here tend to be a cause of major pain in the arse. Kazrak appears at the same time. Generally, you get hit from every direction, but at the moment we're actually fairly secure. Other than the fact that obviously Marienburg has fallen to Luon.
Lord of Bretonia.
Yeah, not for long if I have my bloody say about it. Oh. Oh, cheeky. Can we actually get...
Good to see fellow sons of the Empire this day.
Yeah, you don't... Can we... Look.
We cannot.
Why? What about if I give you money? Like, all my... If I have all my money...
Never.
I mean, yeah, a trade agreement that would do us both good and some money, and it's an insult. Just what? What? Someone explain. I'm trying to be friendly. I'm trying to make friends. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to get people on side, and I feel like it's falling on deaf ears. But never mind. We're going to beef up the Reichland and then help out where we can. So I'd like to try and sort of like keep the Empire. I guess the thing is, the Empire has always felt like a bit of a weird campaign because you're supposed to do... It feels like you're supposed to be quite sort of, you know, diplomatic, wheeling and dealing, but it's actually very hard to do that. Because realistically, the way you make friends is by killing people that those people don't like. I mean, you can do it with you have oodles of money as well, but I mean, you need like shit tons of money. We need to obtain some iron. Balthazar Gold has always been fascinated with the purity of gold. In his eyes, no other metal can compare. He has laboured long in probing its secrets. Oh, you cheeky devil. Inevitably, these studies have led him towards solving the ultimate mystery of transmutation, the permanent transformation of base iron into gold. Now his search is nearing its goal, but the Supreme Patriarch requires raw materials for his research. And we've got mineral steel. Okay, sure. Sure. Right. Oh, look at this. Okay, good. Good. What can we do? What can we do? If anything. We can't... I want to get... Hang on. 5,000. So we could get that next turn, assuming I don't do anything. Public order is pretty good. We could go maybe pick on Skarsnik. I mean, rooting him out early could well be a good option. Because if we could root him out early, plus, if we can sack this place, that's 5,000 monies. Potentially makes an enemy, but I mean, well, are they recruiting over here? Probably. Are they going to attack Fellheart at any time? Likely. Very, very... But mind you, you are... No, you're not at war with... Have you made peace with them?
Our neighbors in the east deign to visit. I hope you...
Misguided.
I mean, it's worth a shot. Worth a bloody shot. You guys.
My hand hovers close to my blade. Utter your demand before...
Okay.
By the common
We are going to head for Skarsnik. Now, this could backfire
wind of
because we might end up with enemies at Fellheart, and because I'm saving for buildings and Altdorf. I want the gunsmith. So we're going to save. But really what I should be doing is getting walls up. That's really what I should be doing. But we're going to see if we can nip old Skarsnik in the bud. See if we can deal with him. Is this territory still under dwarf control? Oh, he's got Karak Norn as well. The problem with Skarsnik is he can very easily underway around, and you have to obviously go the long way. Which can, I mean, getting to Karak Norn can take easily 4 or 5 turns. And by that time, he's hopped out and is burning shit to the ground outside. So really, you need 2 armies to deal with him. One to sort of like go after him, and another one to just stand by just in case. Okay, so maybe we won't go after him, but maybe we will. Is Karak Norn still alive? If they are... Is it Karak Norn or Karak Ziflin? Is Karak Norn? Karak Norn are still alive. We might be able to just beat Skarsnik. Get him. Nobble him early. I feel like we'd be quite committed though, that's the only problem. We do have quite a lot of cash. We could potentially get up another army. It would cost us 639 to get him up. But it is an option. But an option that we'll have to ponder next time. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode of the Empire campaign.